there is no doubting that the Honda VTX1800 model meets these requirements for a genuine cruisers. V-shaped cylinders, which only have a tiny fraction of the space of an ICBM silo, are affixed to a low-profile chassis that is covered with all sorts of shiny objects, as well as having large, fat tires and broad handlebars. The 1795.52 degrees V twin engine's liquid cooling is difficult to ignore. According to Honda literature, it characteristics a 4-inch, 101.6 mm cylinder bore in the largest linkage rod Honda has ever created, which is a significant claim coming from a firm that has produced a few vehicles over the years. One would anticipate a lot of vibration from a large piston that is nearly 4.5 inches long stroked, while the T model doesn't actually produce much shock. Its engine cranks up quickly and in an observably smooth manner thanks to a 41.4-pound dual-pin offset crankshaft and faultless PGM-FI, programmed fuel injection, that are intended to provide peak horsepower at 5,000 revolutions per minute as well as peak torque at 3,500 revs. Whether navigating slowly through a parking lot, speeding down the interstate, or turning into a bend, the bike behaves well. The engine's rubber attachment systems, which absorbs additional vibrations, is another factor that adds to the bike's smooth ride. Nevertheless, the T continues to display a healthy amount of the soulful V rhythm that devoted cruisers have become accustomed to. The twin, slicing, staggered exhaust pipes are incredibly quiet, possibly too quiet. The VTX is quite user-friendly and has a good amount of getting up and running. It is also very simple to set up. The rear axle driving, which spins a large 180 series rear tire, is almost maintenance-free and clears the way for rubber. Despite seeming clunky, the gearbox has a smooth transition and has shown to be reliable, carrying any load at the lowest RPMs without complaints. Even after traveling 10,000 miles, the mechanical clutch's behavior was consistent, predictable, and smooth. Any pedantic man or woman needs a decent performance and excellent ergonomics, but without a strong chassis, it's all for nothing. While offering a solid and pleasant rides in the majority of circumstances, the inverted 45mm front fork with chrome-plated rear shock absorbers often falter when the going gets rough. If the road surface declines or ice accumulates in the rear will not generate a few harsh licks. As the co-pilot is seated and the luggage arrives, this prejudice gets even more obvious. The only thing you can do is slow down and steer. The huge T, however, skillfully conceals its bulk when the journey is smooth, handling turns with a splash of floorboard spray evocative of welding traditions. The motorcycle is quite durable because to the leverage provided by the broad handlebars plus stability, kudos to its robust, tubular steel frames. The braking system can reverse it rather effectively, but sport motorcycles can't use them because of their lack of responsiveness, considering the T weighs 800 pounds. Transporting this infant is a challenging undertaking when there is a driver, passengers, and equipments on board. The LBS, linked brake systems, connects the dual 296mm rotor and 3 piston calipers at the front and the 316mm twin piston combination at the back to produce very astounding stopping power. For the VTX1800T, the T features a flawlessly smooth running machine and a lot of storage capacity considering its cruiser's heritage. It also has a highly capable frame that makes cycling comfortable all day on anything but the worst paved routes. The VTX1800T seamlessly combines form and function. The motorcycle features all the bells and whistles, including custom-inspired style cues like highly valent fenders, super gloss paintwork, with liberal use of chrome, as well as the serious traveling touches of excellent seats, notable wind security, and leather saddlebags. Now it's simple to focus more on the cycling equipment and less on the polishing cloths.